Good morning students. So in the last class we have solved a few previous year questions, and then today we will continue with the next question. The given question is, if m into sin inverse x which is equal to log y to the base e, then 1 minus x square into y double dash minus x into y dash is equal to, so he has given four options. So here I have written the given function as it is. Now I write this in the exponential form. It becomes y which is equal to e to the power this term m sin inverse x. Now differentiate with respect to x, we get y dash which is equal to e raised to m sin inverse x into derivative of this function into d by dx of m sin inverse x. It will give us m divided by under root 1 minus x square. Under root 1 minus x square. Now in the next step, I take this under root 1 minus x square to the LHS. So we get 1 minus root 1 minus x square into y dash which is equal to m into e raised to m sin inverse x. Raised to m sin inverse x. So now under root 1 minus x square y dash which is equal to m into, so what is this e raised to m sin inverse x? E raised to m sin inverse x is nothing but y. So I replace this as y. So now in order to eliminate the square root, so I am going to square on both sides. So squaring on both sides, so here square and root will be eliminated. We get 1 minus x square into y dash the whole square, which is equal to, in the RHS we get m square into y square. So now differentiate again with respect to x. Here we have to apply the product rule. Derivative of this will give us minus 2x, write the second function as it is now, y dash the whole square, plus, now write the first function as it is, 1 minus x square as it is, then derivative of this will give us 2y dash. Now derivative of inside function will give us y double dash, which is equal to, so m square is a constant, write as it is, then derivative of y square will be 2y into y dash, So now compare this with the given condition, 1 minus x square into y double dash, 1 minus x square into y double dash. So this clearly shows that 2y dash is an extra term, and then minus x into y dash. See here, minus x into y dash means again 2 times y dash is an extra term. So that is why what I do is divide LHS and RHS by 2 into y dash. So divide by 2 y dash. So after dividing, what do we get now? We get minus x y dash plus 1 minus x square into y double dash, which is equal to, so here we get m square y. So this is the required answer. So which option now? It is option A. Well, the next question is, if x plus y which is equal to tan inverse y and d square y by dx square equal to f of y into dy by dx, then f of y is equal to, so consider the given function x plus y which is equal to tan inverse y. Now differentiate with respect to x. So we get 1 plus dy by dx, which is equal to 1 divided by 1 plus y square. Derivative of tan inverse y will be 1 by 1 plus y square into dy by dx. Now I take this entire term to the LHS and 1 to the RHS. So we get dy by dx as it is, this term as it is, then it becomes minus 1 divided by 1 plus y square into dy by dx, which is equal to minus 1. This 1 I have taken into the RHS, it becomes minus 1. Now in this I can take dy by dx as a common term. 1 minus 1 divided by 1 plus y square into dy by dx which is equal to minus 1. So now here take up the LCM. 1 plus y square will be multiplied with 1. So now 1 plus y square minus 1 divided by 1 plus y square into dy by dx which is equal to minus 1. So now plus 1 minus 1 get cancelled. Now we get y square divided by 1 plus y square into dy by dx which is equal to minus 1. Then now you take 1 plus y square to the RHS, it goes to the numerator, and y square to the RHS, it goes to the denominator. Dy by dx which is equal to, so minus 1 into 1 plus y square into 1 plus y square divided by y square. So whole divided by y square. So now here split the terms into two terms, at the same time multiply minus inside. So we get dy by dx which is equal to, we get minus 1 by y square and then minus 1. So now differentiate again with respect to x. So we get d square y by dx square, d square y by dx square. So I write minus as it is, So now what is the derivative of 1 by y square? It is minus 2 by y cube, into dy by dx, and derivative of this will be 0. Now minus into minus will give us plus. So we get d square y by dx square which is equal to 2 divided by y cube into dy by dx. Now compare this with the given condition. See here, d square y by dx square equal to f of y into dy by dx. So compare this with this now. In place of f of y, we have 2 by y cube. That is the required answer. Therefore, this implies f of y which is equal to 2 divided by y cube. So the answer is option B. So the next question it is 10th one. If f of x which is equal to cos inverse 1 by root 13 into the bracket 2 cos x minus 3 sin x, then f dash at 0.5 is equal to. So now see here, we will consider the given function f of x which is equal to cos inverse 1 by root 13 into the bracket 2 cos x minus 3 sin x. So now see here, f of x which is equal to cos inverse as it is inside the bracket. So now this 1 by root 13 must be multiplied inside the bracket. So it will be multiplied to both the terms. So see here, 2 cos x divided by root 13. Then divided by root 13. So write cos x here. Then minus. We get 3 by root 13 into sin x. So now see here. Now I should consider this as cos alpha and 3 by root 3 as sin alpha. So if you put this in the rectangle triangle, so it will be alpha A, B, C. So here root 13 will be the hypotenuse. This will be the 3, this will be 2. So now see here, f of x which is equal to cos inverse. So I have considered this as cos alpha. So cos alpha into cos x minus, I consider this as sin alpha. Sin alpha into sin x. into sin x. So now this can be written as f of x which is equal to cos inverse inside the bracket cos of alpha plus x. Cos of alpha plus x. Cos alpha cos x minus sin alpha sin x can be written as cos of alpha plus x. Now it is in the standard form. Cos inverse cos x will be x. So here x is nothing but alpha plus x. F of x which is equal to alpha plus x. Now differentiate with respect to x. We get f dash of x which is equal to alpha. Derivative of constant will be 0 and then derivative of x will be 1. So now see here. Now we have to find f dash of 0.5. So therefore f dash of 0.5, that means we have to replace x by 0.5. So in the RHS we don't have any x term, so this remains as it is. It is 1. Therefore it is option B. Well, so let us solve the next question. If the function f of x defined by f of x which is equal to x to the power 100 divided by 100 plus x to the power 99 divided by 99 plus so on plus x square by 2 plus x plus 1, then f dash of 0 is equal to. So let us solve this now. Take up the given function f of x which is equal to x to the power 100 divided by 100 plus x to the power 99 divided by 99 plus so on plus x square divided by 2 plus x plus 1. So now let us go for differentiation of f dash of x which is equal to, so here 1 by 100 is a constant, I write it as it is. Then derivative of the numerator will be 100 into x to the power 100 minus 1, that is 99 plus, so again 1 by 99 is a constant, I write it as it is. Then derivative of x to the power 99 into x to the power 98 plus so on plus 1 by 2 is a constant, write it as it is. Derivative of x square will be 2x plus derivative of x will be 1 plus derivative of 1 will be 0. So let us rearrange the terms here. So here 100 and 100 get cancels, 99 and 99 get cancels, 2 and 2 get cancels. F dash of x which is equal to, so we get x to the power 99 plus x to the power 98 plus so on plus x plus 1. So now we have to calculate f dash of 0. So f dash of 0 which is equal to 0 plus 0. F dash of 0 means in place of x I have to write 0 plus so on plus 0 plus 1. So all the terms are 0, only the last term it is 1. Therefore the sum is going to be 1. F dash of 0 which is equal to 1. So it is option C. Yes. So the next question it is 12th one. If y which is equal to f of x square plus 2 and f dash of 3 equal to 5, then dy by dx at x equal to 1 is. So consider the given condition now. Y which is equal to f of x square plus 2. So now differentiate with respect to x. Now we get dy by dx which is equal to f dash of x square plus 2, f dash of x square plus 2 into derivative of the inside function. So that will give us 2x. Now at x equal to 1, dy by dx which is equal to f dash of 1 plus 2. At x we have to substitute 1. 1 square it is 1 plus 2 it is 3. So f dash of 3 into 2. So now dy by dx which is equal to, what is f dash of 3 now? From the given information it is 5. So 5 into 2 dy by dx which is equal to 10. So the answer is option C. So let us solve the next question. If x equal to a cos cube theta, y which is equal to a sin cube theta, then 1 plus dy by dx the whole square is equal to. So this is a parametric equation. So consider x now. X which is equal to a cos cube theta, then dx by d theta becomes dx by d theta which is equal to a is a constant, read it as it is. Then derivative of cos cube theta will be 3 times cos square theta into derivative of cos theta will give us minus sin theta. So now rearrange the terms here. Dx by d theta which is equal to, so minus 3a sin theta into cos square theta. So now we have to go for y which is equal to, now y which is equal to a sin cube theta, a sin cube theta. So dy by d theta, dy by d theta which is equal to a, write it as it is. Then derivative of sin cube, it is 3 sin square theta. Then derivative of sin theta will give us cos theta. So let us rearrange the terms. Dy by d theta, dy by d theta which is equal to 3a cos theta into sin square theta. So now we have to go for dy by dx by chain rule. Therefore dy by dx which is equal to, dy by dx which is equal to, what is the formula now? Dy by d theta whole divided by dx by d theta. So I substitute dy by d theta. 3a cos theta sin square theta, then whole divided by dx by d theta. It is minus 3a sin theta into cos square theta. So now 3a and 3a get cancels. Sin theta and 1 sin theta get cancels. Cos theta and 1 cos theta get cancels. We have sin theta divided by cos theta, that will give us tan theta. Dy by dx which is equal to tan theta. But what we have to find here? 1 plus, minus tan theta. Dy by d theta which is equal to, dy by dx which is equal to, we are left out with minus tan theta. Minus tan theta. Now let us go for this condition. Therefore, now 1 plus dy by dx the whole square which is equal to 1 plus, what is dy by dx now? Minus tan theta. So minus tan theta the whole square which is equal to 1 plus tan square theta. So negative the square is always positive. What is 1 plus tan square theta? It is secant square theta. This is the standard identity. 1 plus tan square theta is always secant square theta. So which option now? It is option A. So let us solve the next question. If y which is equal to log of 1 minus x square divided by 1 plus x square, then dy by dx is equal to. So see here, y which is equal to log of 1 minus x square divided by 1 plus x square divided by 1 plus x square. So now y which is equal to, it is in the form of log of x by y. What is log of x by y? It is log x minus log y. So we get log x. X means it is 1 minus x square minus log y minus log y. Y it is 1 plus x square. 1 plus x square. So now differentiate with respect to x. We get dy by dx which is equal to, dy by dx which is equal to 1 divided by 1 minus x square. Now derivative of inside function will give us minus 2x, then minus. Then log of 1 plus x square will be 1 by 1 plus x square then derivative of 1 plus x square will give us 2x. Now in the numerator we have 2x as the common term, or minus 2x you can take. So dy by dx which is equal to, I take up minus 2x outside the bracket, so we are left out with 1 divided by 1 minus x square, then plus 1 divided by 1 plus x square, plus x square. So now dy by dx which is equal to minus 2x. So let us take out the LCM here. LCM is nothing but the multiplication of these two. It is in the form of a minus b into a plus b will be a square minus b square. That is 1 square will be 1 minus b square, that is x square the whole square will give us x to the power 4. And then this term will be multiplied with 1, we get 1 plus x square plus 1 minus x square will be multiplied with this one. So we get 1 minus x square. So now plus x square minus x square get cancels. 1 plus 1 it is 2. 2 into minus 2x is minus 4x. dy by dx which is equal to minus 4x divided by 1 minus x to the power 4. So this is the answer. So check the options now. Minus 4x divided by 1 minus x to the power 4. It is the option B. So the next question it is, if y which is equal to e to the power sine inverse t square minus 1 and x is equals to e raised to secant inverse 1 by t square minus 1, then dy by dx is equal to. So write the given functions. Y which is equal to e raised to sine inverse t square minus 1, and then I call this as equation number 1, and then x is equals to e raised to secant inverse 1 by t square minus 1. So I call this as equation number 2. Multiplying 1 and 2 now. So we get equation 1 into equation 2. We get xy which is equal to e raised to secant inverse 1 by t square minus 1 can be written as cos inverse t square minus 1. So I write cos inverse t square minus 1. Cos inverse t square minus 1 into e raised to sine inverse t square minus 1. Sine inverse t square minus 1. xy which is equal to, so now it is in the form of e raised to m into e raised to n. The powers will be added up. E raised to cos inverse t square minus 1 plus sine inverse t square minus 1. So we have the property cos inverse x plus sine inverse x which is equal to pi by 2. So xy which is equal to e raised to pi by 2. So let us differentiate with respect to x now, both the sides. So here we have to apply the product rule. So y plus x divided by dx, which is equal to derivative constant will be 0. So now x divided by dx which is equal to minus y. So now dy by dx which is equal to, take x to the RHS, it goes to the denominator, minus y by x. So it is the option B. Well, so the next problem it is, if x to the power y which is equal to e raised to x minus y, then dy by dx is equal to, see here. So now x to the power y which is equal to e raised to x minus y. Now take log on both sides. So we get y into log x which is equal to, now if you take log x minus y comes in the beginning and we get log e. What is the value of log e? It is 1. So now see here, I take minus y to the LHS, we get plus y log x plus y which is equal to x. Now I take y common here. Y common, we get 1 plus log x, which is equal to x. So now take this term to the RHS, it goes to the denominator. Y which is equal to x divided by 1 plus log x. 1 plus log x. So now we have to differentiate with respect to x and we have to apply the quotient rule here. So dy by dx which is equal to, so u dash v, derivative of x will be 1 into, write the denominator as it is 1 plus log x. Now minus u, that is x as it is, then derivative of the denominator we get 1 by x, then whole divided by denominator the square, 1 plus log x, 1 plus log x the whole square. So here x and x get cancelled, dy by dx which is equal to 1 plus log x, 1 plus log x minus 1 divided by 1 plus log x the whole square. 1 plus log x the whole square. So here plus 1 minus 1 get cancelled, we get log x divided by 1 plus log x the whole square. We get log x divided by 1 plus log x, 1 plus log x the whole square. So which is the option number? It is option number C. So the next question it is, if y which is equal to, so under this square root x plus, so again square root x plus square root x plus so on infinity, then dy by dx is equal to, so I'll write the given function as it is. So it is x plus, again x plus square root x plus so on to infinity. So now see here the terms are repeating. So here what I do is, so this entire term I am going to consider it as y. So this I am going to consider this as y. So it becomes y which is equal to under root x plus y. Under root x plus y. In order to eliminate the square root, we have to square on both sides. We get y square which is equal to x plus y. So now take y to the LHS. We get y square minus y. This is equals to x. So now see here. Now differentiate with respect to x. We get 2y dy by dx. 2y dy by dx minus, what is the derivative of y? It is dy by dx. Then derivative of x will be 1 in the RHS. So now in these two we have dy by dx as a common term. So 2y minus 1 into dy by dx which is equal to 1. So now take this term to the RHS, it goes to the denominator. Dy by dx which is equal to 1 divided by 2y minus 1. So it is the option D. The next question it is tan inverse x square plus y square which is equal to alpha, then dy by dx is equals to, see here. So the given function it is tan inverse x square plus y square which is equal to alpha. So now this can be written as x square plus y square which is equal to tan alpha. This is equals to tan alpha. Now differentiate both sides with respect to x. We get 2x plus 2y dy by dx, 2y dy by dx which is equals to 0. Derivative of constant it is 0. Now 2y dy by dx which is equal to, take this term to the RHS, it becomes minus 2x. Minus 2x. Now 2 and 2 get cancelled. Take y to the RHS. Dy by dx which is equals to minus x by y. minus x divided by 1. So it is option A.